We good.
Some tunes, hold on.
Get them tunes rolling.
Tunes are rolling.
It's going down.
Some around.
Episode 9.
Nine,
What up,
baby.
bud?
9.
Yo,
Let's
what a night, bro.
BKB16.
We got a late fucking start
Late
tonight,
start
man.
tonight.
Tell you, man. Drinking brews, watching fights. That's the life of a podcaster.
The life of a podcaster. Let me
You
tell
know
you,
what I'm
man. Well, I was impressed. That was our first pay-per-view we watched at a BKB.
BKB16.
And you guys impressed us.
Yeah.
You
First
really
one we
did.
watched live, yeah. And, yo, there was 11 fights on that card, and
11 fights.
they were all good.
They were all great.
They're all great fights. And I'm really loving this, man. It's really turning. I'm a big UFC head. You know,
Yeah.
I love UFC, you know, to the core. I wish BKB was as consistent as UFC. You know, they don't have the fighters right now like they have, and which is okay. You know, the next card, BKB17's in June. You know, but I'll just have to watch, you know, UFC for those 3 months like I normally do.
And
that's
then
all.
keep us informed. Do you guys have like fight night? Do you pick a couple of nights where it might not be a pay-per-view? And we would like to know.
Yeah, I don't know, because I mean, we found out about them on YouTube. We just came across the shit.
Across on the tube.
You know, and from what I see on the tube is like these fights that were live tonight. You know, they'll throw one on YouTube at a time. You know, they'll just throw a fight out there. Like, so
We got to see
if
our
you
boy-
didn't see it live tonight, you can't go on YouTube and just go look it up.
You can still buy it though. It's available right now.
Yeah, if you go to the
Fight
Fight app.
Pass.
Yeah, you go to the Fight app, you can still get it. You know, I happen to have, you know, access to that. Free replays, you know. But let's talk about the fights a little bit. What do you think?
Who's first, bro? We got
So
some
many
bangers.
good
We going
ones,
on
bro.
Man's Blood Axe
You gotta
first?
holler at our mans, you know.
Our mans.
Eric Blood Axe, you know. He came through, bro.
Came through,
jabbing my man
jabbing
up.
and up.
It was a good fight though. He was tough, man.
Yeah.
I think Eric was a little surprised too how he came with it, you know.
But he worked that jab.
Yeah.
He split his fucking eye. They even had to put the grout on the bloke's eye.
Oh, yeah,
They
took
even
the
had
grout
to
up
shellac
there.
him.
Yo, they fucking threw the grout on there, tiled his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Sent him on his way. But Eric he broke his cheekbone, bro.
He did?
Yeah, he broke his cheekbone. I only know that because I ran on the gram afterwards, and he
You got another one left, bro.
You got two
You got
cheekbones,
two, bro.
You got two.
What the fuck you worried
Yeah.
about? You won.
Exactly. One's broken, you're right, you know?
You're right.
I got at the car, you know? One tire is broken, I got 3 more. It's a fucking
That's it.
tripod, you
You can
know?
still
Whatever.
go.
Still rolling.
Still rolling.
Yo, shouts out to you, though.
Yeah,
Blood
bro,
Axe.
cheers.
Shouts out to you, man. Salute
Did your
to you.
thing.
Did your thing.
For the
You got
USA.
W. For New York, you represented
Yeah, for the hood.
in another country, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shouts out to you, bro.
Yup. The straight up boss. Blood
Yeah.
Axe. Who else? Our boy Scott Mayhew came through with a looping body shot. Rocked that motherfucker's
He was looking
world.
good,
He was
bro.
looking great.
He looked better than he looked in his fight against Lafferty. And I mean, not because he lost, but I mean, just the smoothness. And you saw the confidence in his fighting.
He was comfy as fuck, bro. He
very
was a
comfy.
comfortable ass dude in there.
And you know,
Banging on his chest,
right?
fucking
He was
ready
pumped,
to go.
bro. You know what it was? I mean, he came off a loss, so he probably wanted to, you know, get that win real fucking bad.
Man.
You could see it, bro. You could see it in his eyes as he was walking out. He was ready to go. And,
He was feeling himself. You know what I'm saying?
The confidence.
Yeah,
that's what
confidence.
Tyson always says too. The confidence.
Yeah, he's
The
like,
one
I'm
thing
like a
about
god
him.
in there. When I empty that ropes, I'm like a god. Nothing can beat me.
Mm-hmm. And that's one thing. I mean, sometimes, you know, when you're that confident, you know, you can't beat confidence.
No, you can't.
It's
And you're
that
supposed
belief.
to, in
It's just
general,
the
think
belief.
you got to think that. People need more confidence in this world.
There's
not
nothing
just
wrong.
in fighting, just in general.
There's nothing wrong with thinking you're the best or, you know, thinking you're the greatest or having confidence through the roof. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
At all. People may think, oh, you know, you're a conceited asshole.
yeah.
Well, maybe you're just a fucking loser who's not confident.
Who
Did you
didn't
ever think of that?
Yeah, who didn't practice his jab enough.
Maybe if you, maybe if your jab's lacking a little bit, go hit the bag a little bit. You know, throw
What's
him
his
out there a little
name?
bit.
We'll mention him, but he knocked with a left hook, and he said he was practicing the left hook in the locker room.
Franco
was practicing the hook 3 or 4 times before he threw it. So
well, he was saying Ricardo Franco caught that dude Ricardo. I love his nickname Bon because he caught him with
Bon
that
Bon.
bomb, that straight right to the chest,
combo.
and then that left hook, bro. Knocked this dude out clean.
And he ran it back twice. He went to throw the combo once, missed, right? Would you say?
Well, yeah, the dude blocked it.
And then he ran it right back and cracked him.
Cracked him, laid him the fuck out, bro. And I love him because the dude he's fighting next, when they were talking, you know, they what's his name? Connelli. Yeah. They were talking about Connelli. And he was saying, his jaw is just like the rest of them. And that's that confidence, you know? You don't give a fuck, man. I like that. I love confident, shit-talking fighters, you know? It's just, that's part of the reason that I like my man Blood Axe so much, you know? He's a confident, sick son of a bitch. And I like people like that.
And gave a great fucking interview, but why didn't they interview you afterward? Unless we missed it.
But they didn't. They didn't interview.
They interviewed Blood Axe on the first one.
Yeah.
And then he didn't get
when he won, they didn't. I mean, obviously they probably interviewed him live, but they cut to a different segment to where they were talking to Robin Reed, the boxer, and then the other guy. They went to that segment. I was kind of mad that they didn't show, you know, his live interview in the ring.
Yeah.
Maybe when they throw the fight on YouTube, they'll show that part. Maybe I guess we'll just have to be patient, you know.
But who else, man?
Whatever, you know, and. Who was the one fighter that we saw that was funny as fuck? Was it Scott McHugh? I wanted to say I like Scott McHugh. He's a cool cat because you know, we bullshit with him on the gram and everything. But when he threw out when he won, he said, "Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers! The king is back." I do recall Conor McGregor saying that first. I do recall that, you know, don't be a biter.
Do you think?
Yeah, don't be a biter, you know, come up with your own shit. That's all.
That's all.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not, you know,
it's not no hate.
I'm not hating I'm just saying, man, you know. Because you know what it is? They're trying to get Conor over there, bro. They're trying to get him. You saw how Jim Freeman was talking about that in the interview?
When I think of him, I think of that. Like, I think of him like,
they all do.
Yeah, Irish and, you know, Ireland.
If he comes to BKB... I want to see him fight Jimmy Sweeney because Jimmy Sweeney's
it'll be the king of
he's from Ireland.
King of the hill.
Yeah, who's the real badass?
Who's the real Ireland?
Who's the real fucking Irish badass? Is it McGregor or is it Sweeney? I happen to think it might be Sweeney because he's got 3 belts.
Does not play.
He's the champ. He's the triple champ. Conor's only got 2 belts. So Conor, step it up. Get in BKB.
Yeah.
You know.
But he might clean up.
It's a money thing, though. You know what I mean? If he really retired from UFC like he said he did, you know, then there's no way. Maybe he retired from UFC because maybe there's something going on here that we don't see, bro.
A little sneak,
maybe he's going over to BKB.
A little jump ship.
You know, because what's his name? Tyler has been calling him out.
Yup.
You know, trying to get him. So. We'll see, man. I would love to see Conor over there. Conor, make that move, bro.
Make that move.
Stop lollygagging or fucking tap dancing, whatever you lads do over there, right? Sipping too much fucking proper 12. Put the drink down. Get back in the fucking ring, bro.
Put the drinks down.
Right? As I sip,
you're not the 2 Utes.
As I sip my drink. You're not the 2 Utes. Put the drink down.
Draper.
Great fight.
Jack
Draper and Mason Shaw. I would have loved to have seen more of that.
If we had one more round,
more. That should have been a 5
2 more round. We could have got a winner out of that. It was 2 really. It was a perfect call on our. Well, I can't speak for you, but a perfect call in my opinion because
you think it was right.
There was nothing really going on. I
mean,
they were banging out, but I didn't see nothing clean.
You know, they were catching each. You know, with a few
I think Draper hit him with a left at one point, and then that. Was nothing.
Robin Black, the commentator, he thinks Mason Shaw got round 1 and round 3. Maybe I have to watch it again. You know, sometimes when you just see it the first time, you don't really get to see everything. But from what I saw, I thought, you know, the draw was okay. You know,
Draper's a beast, though. He's gonna. Both of them really. They're gonna be.
Mason Shaw.
They're not going nowhere.
No, he's badass. They're both big boys. Yo, Draper's
huge. Even in the interview, bro, I was like, this motherfucker is gigantic.
But he looked like bigger than he did. You know, in his last fight.
Yeah,
last time we saw him, he looked fucking tremendous.
He looked huge.
Yo, his calves, bro, look like. You know, you remember the baseball wiffle bats that were the players
the barrel
with
shits?
the big barrel? They look like big
barrel
fucking barrels in sneakers.
It's true.
So what else? So we had we talked about Draper, right? We talked about Rico.
Yeah.
Talked about my man Eric. We gotta get into Brad Pickett, bro. Brad
Pickett
was a UFC badass. All right.
Came out with the Pinocchio hat.
Right, with the Scapadel shoes on there, tap dancing. Yo, bro, he fought the dude Mark Hanley, which I don't even know if he was qualified to fucking be fighting Brad Pickett. But so first things first, you know, before they started that, I guess there was some shit going on that we didn't really know what was going on. It turns out, I guess, that what's his name, Pickett, he didn't have his cup. Right? So we're waiting, you know.
Patiently
waiting, you know.
My ADHD's kicking in.
You know what I mean? I probably threw back 2 or 3 beers while we were fucking waiting. But so they bring him his cup finally, and it's like, you gotta be a little more prepared. How do you forget your cup, though?
Come on, Pickett.
You seen him change right in the ring.
Yeah, Pickett. Get it together, Pickett.
Yo, but anyway, so gets his cup on, and then what? He knocked the guy down once. Knocked him out twice.
As soon as he knocked him out.
Yo, the fight was short. We waited longer for the cup to come than what the fight was.
Yes, facts.
Yo, and then when he knocked this guy, he knocked him out. He broke his fucking nose, right? It looked like.
Oh my God.
Flattened him out. Pancaked him. Yo, it was leaking. Puddle of blood.
Not only that, but he was so solid when Pickett planted his feet.
Yeah.
It was like a friggin' California redwood tree. Like rooted. Like
rooted into the
rooted. And then he just...
he was like the Silver Surfer,
It was like the
that
Silver
power
Surfer.
just came from the surfboard and just... Pow!
Oh,
and then... Yo, this fucking dude, did you see? They bandaged this guy. I never seen someone bandaged like this guy. Yo, they bandaged him. They mummified his ass. They mummified him. I never seen somebody bandaged like that. Like they put a big fucking...
He had a tourniquet on his nose.
Put a fucking tourniquet on his nose, and then they mummified the rest of his fucking head. Yo, I think they had to walk him out of there because his whole face was blinded. Never seen somebody
walk him out of
I never seen somebody bandaged like that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They got the chick who wraps the hands out there.
She probably did. She probably wrapped it.
They said, "Yo, Susie, get out here, wrap this fucker's face up."
I got you.
She was out there,
Scotch
tape,
tape,
a little fucking grout on it.
Yeah, grout and Scotch tape, bro, everywhere. A little styrofoam.
Bro, I wish we had a picture of that because we're gonna throw that up on the gram whenever that's available. So fucking funny. I never seen somebody.
That's why we love BKB. We're fascinated.
Yeah.
You got grout for Cutman.
You got out with the grout.
Yeah, you got
plaster your fucking cuts up for you.
Yeah, you put an arm brace on people's heads.
You know what I'm saying? When you fucking get your nose broken, they fucking cottage cheese it and mummify your ass.
Mummify your ass.
They probably use cheesecloth.
He had like the and what about that other dude that was punching his nose?
Oh, Smudger. I like Smudger. Dean Smith's a badass. Like, if you go on his Instagram page, he'll show you. He bangs on his fucking nose. It sounds like you're knocking on the door. He's just... That dude's nose is fucking incredibly hard. Like, I don't even know what you could fucking compare it to. I've never seen.
It's almost like it's fake, like a Michael Jackson nose. Like, he takes it off and just...
Mr. Potato
puts
Head
it in his
shit,
pocket.
You know?
Mr. Potato Head nose.
You got a Mr. Potato Head nose. I'm a little mad that you didn't come through with the win, though, Smudger, because you're my boy, bro.
Yeah, you were holding your own, though. That was a great fight.
It was a great fight.
Great
fight. Connelli, not Connolly, excuse me, Connelli. I want to make sure I say it right. He got the win, and I think deservingly. He did his thing.
It was a good fight.
And it's going to be good seeing him versus Ricardo Franco, because they kind of they're both quick, with their movements, with their hand skills, and that's going to be I think that's going to be a very tactical, bare knuckle fight.
Good John was in every corner. Let's talk about just the venue. You had Good John was in a lot of corners.
Yeah,
fighters.
he was
in our boy Eric Olson.
He came out with Sweeney.
And
he was swatted.
Imagine running into that crew to try to fight.
Yeah, he was swatted.
Those three.
Yeah,
you wouldn't even know. They would.
Well, Sweeney, I usually see him out in a lot of guys' corners, because he's like the king of that shit, he's like the god of that fucking. Well, no, what Eric Olson actually said it right. He's the king, Good John's the god, and Eric Olson is the devil.
Blood axe.
There you go.
Fucking these blokes up.
So speaking of Blood Axe and the beef he has with Navarro, like he wants Navarro bad. He don't like that motherfucker. It seems like. Because That was a great fight though with Sean George and Navarro.
That was, man.
That was a great fight.
That was.
That Navarro could take a beating though, I'll tell you.
He could fight, man. He could fight.
He could throw hands too, but the thing is with him is that's all he does is just throw them. They don't hit anything. It seems like.
Yeah, he just.
They're just air balls, you know, the whole time.
Balls.
For real.
Yeah.
If this was baseball, you would have struck out for the whole league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every fucking team.
Struck out for the whole league.
For real. He did that with Good John. You know, Good John just gave him put a clinic on when they fought. You know what I mean?
No joke.
But I'm excited to see Sean George and him fight because Sean George is
That's the fight the fans want to see.
It's going to be
see
next.
Good John versus George.
Navarro shouldn't have even fucking been there. He's there off a loss.
Yes.
So it's only right that you lost again. You shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just us proving the point.
It's just real life shit. You know, it's not even me proving a point. It's just
we talk about it and it
what
comes true. Yeah. We predicted every fight on this card.
We did.
Did we lose any or no?
Well,
Smudger. Our boy Smudger didn't get it.
I mean, I predicted
Smudger,
Smudger, you know, and maybe because I didn't know too much about Canelli. I mean, I didn't look too much into his fights, and he's got hands. He's a talented boxer. He is for sure.
Yeah.
So I may have, you know, fucked up.
And shout outs to I forgot what fighter it was. We came out to Sweet Caroline. That was dope. Yeah.
But they both came out to good music.
Yeah, they did.
That was
Stand by Me was the other dude.
It was Godbeard, the heavyweights, Godbeard and Mickey.
That was good.
Mickey something, whatever his name was, but. They came out to some good songs, and what the commentators say, they're like, well, in the fight of the songs, we know fucking Mickey won with Sweet Caroline.
He liked
the whole
it,
crowd was singing. That's a great song. How do you not? Jam. Even me and you were rocking back.
Yeah, I was like getting into it.
Touching me, reaching out.
I gotta throw that on real quick. But we were impressed with we're gonna order the next one too, for sure.
Now, the one fight, C.J. Mills, he got knocked the fuck out. I think that was the worst knockout of the night.
Yeah.
Because it took like 2 or 3 minutes to get him back.
Yeah, that was almost scary.
It was scary. I felt bad, you know. I mean, obviously the dude he fought too felt bad too. He's sitting there.
Yeah, he was sitting there being a good sportsman.
And everything.
Yeah, being a good sportsman.
But they were even giving him like the little, when someone's knocked out, they give you like that little stink.
Yeah, what they give him?
That wasn't even work. I'm telling you, I finger blasted a girl in 9th grade, who's shit. I thought I fingered the wrong hole. I think she was there to wake his ass up, because it woke my boy Chris Kruger up. He woke right the fuck up when I swiped by his ass. So wake up, bro. It's time to go. Party's over. So I think she was there. Not even mention no names, but they say, yo, sweetheart, we need you. Wake this motherfucker up.
They got purple hair.
But that's what you get. But that's what you get, I mean, I was looking online and I seen his daughter, she's into all types of stupid shit, You get your daughter under fucking control. Maybe that kind of shit won't happen. Yeah, Be a better parent. Be good parents to everybody out there, right?
To your youths.
To your youths, all right? My youth's taken care of tonight, all right? So don't worry about me. Caroline, never seemed so.
He came out to this and had the whole crowd rocking.
Never seen a fighter come out to this song.
Remember every Italian party has this track. Come on.
When I used to DJ in high school with my boy Joe, this was like we used to DJ weddings always, and this was always played.
This and Ludacris.
Always played.
You throw those throw Ludacris on after that?
This was back in 2000, like 2000 through 2002. So Luda was still kind of new at that time. We were probably, if we were throwing on some rap at that time, we were throwing on like Biggie Juicy.
Yeah.
We were playing some Tupac type shit. People would request like, when a groom dances with his mom, like Dear Mama shit, shit like that.
I was DJing with my cousin one time. DJ Ace was his name.
DJ Ace.
And I had like, I don't know if it was like Cormega or Nas. I was like, throw this shit on. And so he had this fire mix where everybody's dancing. I throw on my shit, man. The whole crowd was like, because it just was out of place. You know what I mean? It wasn't like.
Is that gangster?
Yeah, it was too gangster for them.
Yo, Cormega though.
Yeah,
Testament.
I throw on something like that, bro. And they were like, what?
Yo, Cormega was with the Firm Squad, ran with Nas and them, AZ. Yeah.
Nas.
Yep. Cormega don't get. I feel like he don't get the props.
AZ too don't get the
AZ
problem.
too.
Don't get props.
Let's look up Do you remember
AZ.
Affirmative Action? His
Ding,
fucking
ding,
verse
ding,
on
ding.
that.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yo, sit back,
The
relax, sip your
cognac.
cognac. Yo, he fucking probably one of the
Watch
illest.
this money through this laundry mat.
One of the illest
What about this
verses.
shit? DJ Premier.
One of the illest DJs. Text through the abdominal.
Yeah, do your research, AZ. His beats were dope too.
Had some problems. Dun, 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 nobody sees. That song's dope right there.
Nasty.
Throw on Affirmative Action real quick. His verse. Well, his verse comes up first, so it'll run right into it. For all you youngins that listen to a lot of the hip hop today that aren't maybe necessarily into 90s hip hop, check out AZ. If you're a Nas fan, you know, you'll love AZ. You'll fucking love him. AZ Sosa, baby.
AZ Sosa. It's coming up, guys. It's coming up.
It's
the best intro.
Lust, envy, hate,
Sip the cornflakes.
wash this money from the laundromat, sneak attack. If you touch mines and I react like a rock wall. Yo, that shit, that intro.
And then the beat drops. Like he chose to rap. All right, I'm gonna do this and
Yep, that was all premeditated right there. Yo, and another thing that's dope, that their album that they put out, the Firm album, that was a Dr. Dre produced album right there. How dope is that?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that, huh? See, that's what I mean.
I thought I knew everything.
No, but you're a hip hop head, and that's what I mean. It's hard. I don't know everything either. I'm a hip hop head to the core, and there's shit that I don't even know.
What about the Beanie Sigel and Jadakiss beef?
Yo,
well, who'd you have? What side did you have? Because I remember in school, bro, and go back and forth. We weren't even in school. We were just in the hallways worrying about that.
First of all, the beat that Jada came out to, that ding. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of a different song. Hold on, no, that wasn't it. But that beat is retarded, and that's actually pull it up real quick if you can, the Jada Kiss one. Yeah. I think I was siding a little more with Beans. I think Beans freestyle, he murdered him with a machete. Yeah. You know?
Yes.
But that was a great battle. That was a great battle. They were better than this beat. I forget what song it is, but this is an old school beat back from like Rockstar and Shantae's day and shit. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
It is.
I'm trying to think.
I forget what song it is, but when I first heard it, I was like, oh my god, he picked that beat? Get the fuck out of here.
And what was sick about it is they could both really spit. So it wasn't like wasn't one side at all. It was almost like Nas and Jay-Z type shit. Like they both nice at what they do.
I feel like their battle was better.
Yes.
You know, pull up the Beans one where he gets them on his own beat. That one.
He said, "I make your sun kiss like a soda." Oh. J to the moi. Put his lips on my nine, really kiss the game.
Beanie Sigel is a fucking beast.
Savage. But the sun tastes like a soda. Make J to the moi. He was greasy, right?
Yeah.
Greasy as fuck.
Yo, he did a song on the Rock La Familia album. And one of the lines he says, yo, it was one of the illest shit I ever heard. I can't think of the whole thing, but he said, it wasn't me, dog. The high would do it. I used to wild off and bomb and fluid.
Yeah, I remember that.
He said, fuck around. What did he say, bro? Something that the nine would do. He said, fuck around, I'll have your moms go through it. I'm a beast. Yo, that shit was so raw and disgusting. I heard that. I fucking punched my window. I threw the CD out the fucking window. I was like, get this shit out of here.
My first CD I got, besides the Chronic 2001, was his shit.
Yeah,
The Truth. Every time I step in the booth.
Yeah.
That, he had Mac, which he took a Pac-Man beat and flipped the Pac-Man beat. It was hard as fuck.
That beat was sick.
What else? What else? Die was on that. Die in a tent.
Even though, what song were they just playing? Even though what you do is wrong, with him and Freeway and Jigga.
Those beats, bro.
Yo,
Just Blaze
Just
beats.
Blaze.
And, those beats were just.
Yo, Just Blaze beat. Yo, they don't make beats like that.
That
time though, like
what
that
you
early
do.
2000s
That
rap
whole-
when the Rock was
Just
killing
Blaze,
shit.
Guru,
Yeah.
all those producers. Ty Fife.
Yo, the
Everybody.
Rock was. I mean, think about who they had. I mean, you had the whole State Property crew under your belt. You had Memphis Bleak, a Mill for their you know.
Was
which we
Cameron
didn't-
with Rockefeller at that time? Or no?
Well, yeah.
So
they
they had
signed him. They signed him when I was in, I believe, 12th grade. So it was like 2001-ish.
Yeah.
And they signed, you know, the whole Dipset, and they put out the Diplomatic Immunity album, which was fire. Cameron put out his two albums with them. He put out Purple Haze.
Purple Haze, what an album.
Come Home With Me. Two
Yep.
fucking just insane albums.
Yeah.
Some of his, those are, to me, those are his best pieces of work right
Yeah.
there. They have to be.
Oh, that Purple Haze, that. What was that beat, bro?
The one song I love off of that is Killer Cam.
Killer, yeah, that beat.
That when you put that on
Snap,
in my
crack,
truck and
yeah.
I got the bazooka in the back, that bass just fucking knocks, bro.
I said, I'm from where Nicky Barnes got rich as fuck.
Yo.
Kitchen, they hit the kitchen, I was switching.
Yup.
Rob Bass Mace, Dougie Fresh, switched it up. Who am I, the fucking commissioner?
Yo.
Nasty. Talking about fucking Harlem, man.
That's his
his
area.
spot.
He's Harlem, you know?
Rico.
Yup, Rico.
Rico.
Yo, he played the character perfect.
Perfect.
Though, right? I feel like it was so fitting.
So Alpo.
Cameron, yo, he should do more acting.
He
I
should.
feel like he
Cam,
would be a good actor.
What the fuck, bro?
Get on your acting tip, bro.
Cut the live off and get on your acting shit.
Cut the live off, you know. For real, who else we got? Who else can we chop it up about from hip hop era?
T.I., The King. I remember that album, T.I.'s album, The
Rubber
King. That shit
Band,
was
man.
Rubber
I remember when
Band,
that shit
man.
first
Wow,
came
there's a Taliban.
And the South was taking shit over at that
South
time.
was
They were. That was in the beginning.
That's
of their
when they
takeover.
started to take it over.
Yeah.
Around
You
that
got
tall
Lil Jon
T.
come out.
Around the tall T time.
The tall tea time.
They killed that shit.
Who were they? The
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. All that shit, bro. They
When
fucking
that
had
shit came
everything
out,
going.
bro, me
They
and my
ran
boy
that shit.
Grando, back in New York, Anthony Grandinetti, that was our shit. One time he just said it to me. He's like, "Hey, baby." He's like, 40, what's good, baby? And then that was our thing. We say, "Hey, baby." And it came from that. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
We switched it up a little bit.
Well,
we
what
threw a
about
little New York swag
what
on
was
it.
the dude from threw some on my Cadillac? Throw some
Throw some
D's on that
Ds on
bitch.
that
Throw
bitch.
some D's on that
Yup.
bitch. Oh, Hood Rich or Hood. Fuck, what's his name? Rich Hood.
It was just
some
on
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Homie Rich.
I forget.
Something,
but
I don't know, but you're right. Rich
so
something.
many good one-hit wonders from that joint.
Yo, but Little John was killing
Little
it, though,
John.
right? You know what I mean? He was on everything.
The Usher remix,
So,
shit.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was a club banger, bro.
Yeah.
And that bass knock too, in the truck.
What was that one song they did with him? It was Lil Jon, Usher, and Luda.
Lovers and friends.
Lovers and Friends, yeah, that was dope. I like that shit. Love hip hop.
Luda.
Love it.
Who else, man?
Yo, Luda, when he came out like a fucking storm with that Southern hospitality shit.
With the
Cadillac
Cat
grills, remember
Cadillac
hanging
spills.
upside down?
Check out the
oil my Cadillac.
Yeah, that's middle
spills.
school for me right there,
Yeah.
bro.
Yo, and
20
then
inch.
really
Wow.
the one song that really hit me even more than that though was give it to him now. give it to him now. I wanna lick you from your head to
Or what
your
about,
toes, and I wanna
Throw them bows.
Throw
He had
them
some.
bows.
He had hits.
Well, that was the Cadillac Grill shit.
Oh, that was the same shit.
Throw them
Oh,
bows.
yeah, it was.
That was the
Good times.
Luda actually, you know, he's from. I think we talked about it in our Chicago podcast, but he's actually from Chicago. He started out as a disc jockey in Chicago.
Really?
That's how he started out, and then he moved down to the Atlanta scene.
I remember him on Fast and the Furious. He did a great job.
He's a good actor too.
Yeah,
he's
not
another
bad.
good actor.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Does his thing. Yo, but BKB was explosive tonight.
Really good.
So good. I'm really excited. I'm mad that I gotta wait till fucking June.
Yeah,
and not even June 1st, June 30th.
June
Come on,
30th.
you're killing me.
What is that, next year?
That's fucking pretty much.
Come on, man. Step your game up, BKB. We want a pay-per-view every other month.
I can live with every other month.
Yeah.
They'll get there though. It's because it's in the beginning.
Oh yeah, they're working on. They gotta get them. Well, if I'll wait. If it's gonna be a card like you guys had on this one, we'll wait for you because that was a good card. I mean, it was a great.
Every fight
was great.
I can't say really. The first two fights maybe were, because maybe they weren't bigger named guys. They started out a little slow, but once it started getting rolling, I mean, every fight was good.
Every fight was good.
They all almost pretty much had a decisive finish to them, except for a few of them. I mean, I think we covered every one of them, right?
We had a great time. We can't wait to, are we speaking with anybody soon, maybe, hopefully?
Well, I mean, I think next weekend we're going to talk a little...
Try to get Lafferty on here, maybe?
My man
That'd
Tony.
Be cool.
To be honest,
Tony the Tiger?
I talked with him actually this week, and, he said he would chop it up after the fights. That's my bad for not reaching out. It was kind of a long day. But Lafferty, he's going to talk with us. He was telling me, I don't know if I'm supposed to say it or not, but he was telling me a little something that...
No, I'm going to have to keep it on the wraps. Hold on.
He's telling me a little something, so I'm not going to say it yet because I don't want to be maybe some
chatty patty.
Shit. I don't want to get in trouble with Jimmy Freeman.
Yeah,
he might fucking pop up from the back on me like he was doing all fucking night.
We love you, Freeman, bro. What was he doing? This is me, right? This is Freeman.
He'd be over there.
All right, guys.
So
I was just there 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Fight's going good. We got this guy's winning by 1 point. This guy's we're about to start.
Wait. So what happened? Who's winning? Who's winning?
I gotta go right now. I'll be right back.
He's gotta go. He'll be back.
Freeman.
He's popping in and
out.
That motherfucker
in the mix, Freeman. That's what a boss does. Yeah,
he's a boss man.
Boss man, running around, many hats. Got many hats.
Everywhere. Everywhere. That's the one thing I liked about actually seeing it live. He covers every aspect from the moment the fighter's walking down. He's greeting them at the ring. He's talking to the judges. He's talking to the commentators.
He's doing an interview. He's
in the fucking ring.
He's in the ring, out of the ring.
He's the Dana White of BKB, and that's the type of person you need to make this shit blow.
Yeah, you need Dana White, a hustler.
Yeah, Dana White's what made UFC. He brought it to the. Excuse me. He brought it to the plateau that it's at today. You got to thank Dana White for that, and
Vince McMahon because he got a lot of shit.
Well, Vince McMahon, Vince McMahon made WWE what it is. There's always that one guy
that takes it to the next level.
Yeah, that fucking one guy that just has that drive, that vision. When we were listening to his interview that he was saying. And they were asking him about how he got here today. He was saying, well, I'm not worried about how he got here. I'm worried about where we're going next.
Exactly.
He's not looking in the rearview mirror. He's looking forward always. And that's what you need to be doing with everything. Yep. You know what I mean? So the wheels are always moving forward. To Freeman. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Jim Freeman. Great fucking job with BKB16.
Good job, Freeman.
And 17 is going to be even better. I have faith in you, bro. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll be there.
Make it happen, Freeman. Episode 9.
Episode 9. Let's roll out maybe with a little ludicrous.
A little Luda?
A little Luda?
A little Luda?
A little roll out. You know what I mean? Episode 9's in a wrap.
Yeah, we had a
Next week, episode 10, we might have a special guest from Harlem.
Yep.
So we're trying to work that out. So if you're into the movie Paid in Full, and a little bit about those Harlem cocaine crack era days.
Yep, let us
definitely tune in to.
We got a real OG coming on to really lay down some game for us. Exactly. It's gonna be good.
So let's roll out.
Another one down. Roll out. That was good.